Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Now before we start this video, before I talk about anything in this video, please comment down below how much confident are you for the coming CSIR NET exam. How much confident are you based upon your preparation which you have done till now? On the scale of 1 to 10, considering 1 to be least confident and 10 to be most like highly confident. So how much do you feel, how much you will rate yourself that I should be getting this much marks on the basis of my confidence to approach for CSIR NET exam? Now we will be talking about that are you actually prepared for the CSIR NET exam and how you will get to know that yes you have done enough and like you are actually now prepared for exam. And I believe that you are watching this video before CSIR NET exam. Okay, so I'll be dropping this video just at the end of November, so you will be having like around like 20 days before your CSIR NET exam. So first thing which makes sure that or which confirms that you are prepared is that how much you have covered your syllabus. Now CSIR is a competitive exam. It's not like your semester exam. It's not like your university exam. Okay, so you don't have to cover the entire syllabus because you already know in the syllabus itself or in the paper itself you get a lot of choices, you get a lot of options in the questions. Like you don't have to do all the questions given in the exam. So if out of like in part C out of 60 you have to do 25, so that makes that if you have covered like 70 to 80% of your syllabus, that is well and enough. So you can leave few chapters if you wish to from organic, inorganic and physical chemistry, but these chapters should not be high weightage chapters. For example, you cannot afford like if you are preparing or if you are taking organic chemistry as one of the major portion of your preparation, you cannot afford leaving reagents and spectroscopy and reaction mechanism as the because they are going to cover the majority portion. But on the other side, you can leave topics like photochemistry. So that is a small portion or that does not carry much weightage for organic chemistry. Same goes for inorganic chemistry. You cannot leave coordination, organometallic chemistry, inorganic spectroscopy to be those topics. But on the other hand, if you feel discomfort by remembering things and you are not able to prepare main group elements, you can actually just do some part of main group and leave most of it. Same goes for bioinorganic. You can leave some part of it. Okay, but I'm not telling you to leave that. I'm telling that if in case you have not done those topics, then also you are prepared for exam. Don't think that unless and until you will cover each and every topic of the exam, you are going to be prepared. Okay, so it's never going to happen. Nobody who qualifies also, that person also does not covers each and everything. Or those who are topper or those who get like rank in single digits, they also don't cover like each and every topic of the syllabus. So make sure that you have to understand what you have prepared. It's not mandatory to cover each and everything and every topic. That is humanly not possible. Okay, so that is one thing which you have to accept and you have to make yourself understand. Don't be underconfident that oh I have missed so many topics, I have not covered 100% of syllabus. Even 70 to 80% topics or 70 to 80% of your syllabus, if you have done that, you should be confident with that. Okay, now the second thing, and which I believe is the best way to understand yourself or to self evaluate that you are prepared for the exam, is when you're solving a question, you should know, instead of just finding the right answer. If you, let's say you are able to solve a question, you are able to get the right answer, well and good. But if you are able to also understand that why the other options are incorrect, why the other options should not be the answer of that question, that is one sign that you understand that concept. For example, there was a question, let's say asked from electrochemistry, and you are given with certain like some numericals and all. So in physical chemistry it becomes easy, right? Because you know you have solved and you got answer, and you can surely say that this is the right answer for this. Okay, but let's say the question is not from or physical chemistry but some comprehensive topic, like let's say question from bioinorganic chemistry, or let's say a question is asked from coordination chemistry, and they ask you that which of these are going to give you ligand to metal charge transfer. I'm just giving a random example. Okay, if the question is regarding ligand to metal charge transfer, so you got the right answer, but you should also know why the other three options, you get four options, one is right, so why the other three options are incorrect. What is the charge transfer in them, whether the other are metal to ligand charge transfer or whether the other one is ligand to ligand charge transfer. Okay, what type of charge transfer is in them, or whether they are not even a coordination complex, that can also happen. So you should be able to understand the other options as well. If you are getting that thought while solving the question, you are prepared for that topic. Okay, and this is not going to happen for every question. Okay, that is again the something is like you get, or you have more hold on certain topics, you don't have much hold on certain topics. For example, you might be able to do these things with coordination, organometallic, but if the same question is asked from let's say bioinorganic, so you might not be able to do that, because you just remember something from bioinorganic and you will be able to answer a question, but you won't be able to do the other. So that means that you have gained more command over those questions in which you are getting confident, and you also know why the other options are incorrect. This is like litmus test to check whether you are prepared for exam or not. Okay, so if you are getting that feeling, be sure, or just be confident that yes, you have studied enough for that topic. Now, I'll be telling you a few more things, okay, that might affect your confidence, because maintaining your confidence is also very important. So let's say you studied coordination chemistry and you solved a test series, or you solved a previous year question or anything, and you saw 6 question or 10 questions from coordination chemistry, and out of those 10 questions you are not able to do all 10, you are just able to do, let's say, 8 or 7 or 6. So don't get demotivated there as well. Try to understand why you were not able to do the others. But even if you are able to do like 50 to 60% of that topic, that means you have studied enough. Okay, you have studied something, and in the exam also you don't have to do each and every question from coordination. If you are sitting in exam, you don't have to do all the questions from coordination. You can take the leverage of the options, especially in part C, and you can leave some questions, right? So in that case, train yourself in a way that even if you are able to do like 70 or 60% of a certain topic, you should feel confidence that yes, you know. And since you have time, you have certain time before exam, so try to look upon that why the other questions you are not able to do, whether it was the, or like whether it was like you were not able to understand what the question was asking, or whether it was like you haven't studied that topic, or you got confused between the options. So try to work upon it. Okay, you all are like, either you are in masters or you are masters qualified, so that much intelligence you should have, self evaluation and self correcting, because see, these things are so subjective that nobody can teach or nobody can work upon each and everything for all of you. Okay, so it's not very generic thing which is going to happen. So that's why it becomes very subjective, person to person. It becomes very individual to each of you. So you have to self analyze yourself. So within these days, you have to be your own critique, you have to be your own motivator, and you have to be your own educator. Okay, so you have to act like all these three. So you have to criticize yourself that why or what you are not able to do, like motivate yourself that yes, you are able to do certain things, and then educate yourself about the things which you are not able to do. In that way, your progress, like you will progress in a much better way. And one thing which you don't have to do is that don't take the marks of test series as your score. Okay, so if you are giving a test series, you are getting 120, 140, 160 marks, don't get overconfident. Don't think that okay, I'm getting these many marks, so I'm prepared for exam. That is not okay. You can be happy about it, that yes, you did well in your test series, but you never know how that test series was made, or what intention was to make that test series behind, I mean, the one who has made that test series, what was in his or her mind. They are not going to be the final examiners. The final exam is going to be set by CSIR, and you are going to get the final exam on 18th of December. But whatever test series you are giving, just consider or use that for time management. Okay, and that is where the last point of this video comes, is that if you are able to, like if you have done other things, you have covered like 70 to 80% of syllabus, you are able to understand certain concepts, and you are able to understand why the options are incorrect, you're getting confidence. Now is the time when you have to start understanding how to manage your 3 hours. You have to practice yourself. It's like a test match, or it's like a practice match. Whenever players go for the final match, they do some warm up, right? They do some practice, net practice. So in the same way, you can use test series for the same, like for the same purpose. Give the test series to mimic exam like situation. Try to see how you are utilizing those 3 hours. Don't just look upon the scores of the test series, but try to see how accurate you are on a certain topic. And for that, we have our own test series. You can buy that test series. It's available on our app as well. The link is there in the description of this video. This is a full length test series. And not only this test series is designed in a way that gives you complete exam like interface. It also has scientific calculator with it so that you get the exam like feeling. And after finishing your test, you will be getting solution of those questions in the written form. Not only that, you will get a detailed analysis of your attempt. You will be getting like how much you have scored, which topics were like, in which topic you have done better, what was your accuracy rate, and all the things related to that. Okay, you can utilize this test series to make yourself prepared for the final 3 hours for exam. All right, so these are certain tips, or you can say these are certain ways how you can be confident, how you can understand that you have prepared for the CSIR NET exam. And the most important thing is that you have to be confident in the coming days. Okay, you have to raise your confidence. I know it is very common to have self-doubt. It's very normal. Everybody, whosoever is preparing, they all will be having this in thought that I have not prepared enough, or am I not prepared enough, or whether the topics which I have prepared are done with full efficiency or not. These things are going to come, and it's very natural. Okay, but at the end of the day, make yourself remind about it, that you are preparing, and that is going to be reflected in the final exam, and you will be able to do it. Okay, so you have to keep motivated yourself. So that's it from my side for this particular video. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye, take care.